Hi everyone, in this video you will understand the clear difference between Gen AI, AI agents and Agentic AI with a real world example. Understanding the difference between these three is super important for anyone learning or using AI tools. So make sure you like this video and watch it till the end. Let's imagine you work in a company as a DevOps engineer and you are given a task to migrate a microservices application from virtual machine to Kubernetes by creating Helm charts, deploying services, implementing monitoring, and also resolving if any issues arise. Now, this task is a complex task that requires thinking, planning, writing code, running commands, debugging, and also validating if the migration is successful or not. Using this example, let's understand how Gen AI or AI agents or Agentic AI would handle this task, and through this, the difference will become very clear. Let's start with Gen AI. So Gen AI or Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that is trained on huge, massive data sets to generate new content like text, images, music, videos, etc., responding to simple human prompts. For example, these are all the popular Gen AI tools used in the market. Everyone knows about ChatGPT and Claude. If you are a software engineer, you also know about GitHub Copilot. If you're a designer, you might use Dolly or Canva AI as well. Popular Gen AI models like GPT-4 or Claude is used by software engineers to create code, documentation, even explanations. But the problem is, Gen AI can create content. It cannot perform actual tasks or it cannot interact with the systems. What do I mean is, for example, if I give the same migration task to ChatGPT asking it to help me out, it will generate Helm charts, YAML configuration. It will also create Kubernetes manifest files for deployment. It will explain me all the best practices for migration, but it cannot build the image. It cannot connect to the cluster. It cannot run the commands for me, or it cannot verify if everything is done or not. So this is the flow when working with Gen AI. You will ask what you want and it will generate the content for you, but you have to implement it. You have to run the command. You will also have to fix if there are any issues. So these Gen AI tools are smart, but they don't plan, they cannot use APIs, they cannot execute workflows on their own. You have to do it as a user. Now let's talk about AI agents. AI agents are built on top of Gen AI, but they also have ability to use tools, call APIs, execute commands, and also interact with system. Which means unlike Gen AI, which can only create content, AI agents can create content and also take actions on your behalf. So if I give the same migration example to an AI agent created maybe using NA10, so it will generate all the code and the manifest file required for migration through GenAI capabilities and then also connect to your cluster using the Kubernetes API and your credentials. Next, it will run the commands to apply all the changes, verify if everything is working properly, and also notify you using Slack API. This means AI agents are able to understand the prompt given by the user, also decide what steps to take, and actually take actions on your behalf. But the problem with AI agents are they are mostly used for single task. Once the task is done, AI agents will stop. And that's why using AI agents for long or complex tasks is not the right choice. So you should use Agentic AI. Agentic AI is more advanced and takes the AI agent concept further by being fully autonomous, which means Agentic AI can work without user instructions for hours or even for days until the task is achieved. It also uses multi-step planning by understanding the complete goal and breaking them into small pieces. It has long-term memory, also self-correction, which means if there are any issues, Agentic AI will solve it. Now, unlike AI agent, rather than following step-by-step instruction, Agentic AI operates like a self-managed DevOps team, understanding the complete goal, doing things on their own. So they understand the high-level goal and autonomously work towards them. For example, if I give the same migration task to an Agentic AI, this is how it will behave. It will first understand the high-level goal, which is to deploy a microservice from VM to Kubernetes. Then create a plan with 10 or 50 subtasks, spin up specialized agent for specific tasks, and then use different tools like GitHub, Docker, kubectl, Terraform, etc. If there are any issues, it will also fix it on their own. Let's say if the deployment is failed, it will also roll back to the previous version. It will monitor the rollout for stability. It will also update the documentation to include all the operations that it has done, create a PR in GitHub, and also notify you on Slack when everything is done. So Agentic AI does not just complete tasks, it runs operation. It will update documentation for you. It will create pull requests. It will notify on its own. And that's why it is called as fully autonomous. So in short, use Gen AI tools to create content or code files, use AI agents for single specific task, and use Agentic AI for long complex operations. I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, any doubt, let me know in the comment section and subscribe to Cloud Champ. Thank you.